local hero, Mr. Pollard.
Morning, ladies.
I just wanted to say well done.
Yeah, me too.
We heard how you tried to save Harry Partridge.
Really wish I could have done more.
Hey, you made the front page, look.
Oh. Yes, it's all very sad. In fact, as regards any heroism on my part...
We're just very grateful Mr. Partridge was able to see his family before he passed on.
Oh.
Meanwhile, we shouldn't let his death hold back the wheels of commerce, should we? Perhaps you could get to work.
Oh, right.
What's all this then?
Peace offering.
Does this constitute an apology?
Well, I think I may have been a little insensitive here.
You think right?
I can only say in my defence that it was done with the best of intentions.
Yes, well, what you've got to understand is, Tricia and me, it won't heal just because you try and strong-arm us into getting along, all right?
Yes, of course.
You're going to sit down or what?
Planning on a busy day, I see.
Can I just stop a change, Viv? I'm not in the mood.
Oh, touchy.
Morning.
Oh, hello. So how did she do then?
I think we should face facts. And the facts are, with the test bin tomorrow, things look relatively hopeless.
That's not the spirit, is it? Surely you can see how much you've improved.
Well, I still have problems with steering, stopping, starting and reversing.
Which might make tomorrow's test a challenge, I agree. But what you must do is think positive.
And remember, you'll be all the more relaxed after you've been to the health spa today.
Come on. Thought we were doing this today.
All right, hang on. OK, presenting the best-dressed boarding school boy in Yorkshire, Mr. Joseph Tate. Ta-da!
Very smart.
Oh, yeah, these sleeves probably need taking up a bit.
Can I work to see Auntie Zoe?
It's probably best not.
Why?
Well, we don't want to mess it up before your first day of school, do we? Go on, you get going. Go and get changed before, so you and your dad can get on.
Thanks. I think there are subtler ways of telling Zoe that Joseph's going away.
Yeah, well, she's not going to like it either way, though, is she?
No, she's not.
Sorry for interrupting. Have you got a minute?
Just. What's up?
I thought I'd let you know that they're moving out. I've found some more suitable digs.
Right. Room service here not up to its usual exacting standards?
No, it's not that. It's just, well, I feel like I need my own space. Felt like I've been on permanent call living over the shop.
Arrangements suited me fine. Still, you know best. Your decision. Joseph, come on, we're off.
Well, don't ask me where I'm going at that, will you?
Oh. So where are you going?
Dan's offered me the spare room in the Woolly.
I see.
You see what?
Well, you living in the place that Louise works. Must be nice for you.
It's nothing to do with that.
No?
No. That ship sailed a long time ago.
Morning. Hello, dear.
Been shopping?
Oh, just a few bits and pieces from Viv's, that's all. You all right, Edith? I'm fine, thank you. Oh, you want to sit outside if you get a chance today? Oh, it's lovely out there.
Indian summer, eh?
Feels like it.
You're very cheery this morning.
Oh, I'm feeling a bit more, I don't know, positive.
Oh, yeah? Let's put this on then.
Do I have to have a reason?
No, it's just... So there's nothing you want to discuss? Get off your chest about, I don't know, your mum, for instance. Making it up with her.
I told my granddad last night, Marlon, and now I'm telling you. Me and my mum are fine, OK?
I know, but the point...
So don't go trying to ruin my good mood, all right?
I just feel a little uncomfortable about it, that's all.
I don't see why.
Because I wasn't the man of the hour. You were. Well, you know what I mean. It was you that kept him alive.
Have you never heard of collective responsibility?
Pushing the envelope for that a little far, don't you think?
Not when it will benefit our campaign, no. This, Eric, is your launch pad. You valiantly tried to save your local MP's life. Alas, it wasn't to be. What better way for you to take over his mantle?
Yes, except it isn't true.
It must be true. It says so here.
Poor man's not even been put in the ground and already they're speculating.
Scruples, Eric. This is politics. I shouldn't need to remind you to look like the innocent flower, but be the serpent under it.
Macbeth?
Seems apt somehow.
Things are looking good on the
Woo, woo.
Hey, where do you think you're going?
I've got to get out. I'm going stir crazy.
No, you're supposed to be resting.
I'm not the resting type. Usually by this time of day I've jogged a couple of miles.
Oh, you're not thinking of going jogging again?
I thought I'd have a go, only spirit is willing but the flesh is weak.
Now, come on, love, sit down.
Betty!
Sit. Now, you heard the doctor say you had to rest for a few weeks, and rest you will. Well, at least until you're feeling a bit better.
I can't stay inside all the time. I'll go mad.
No, and I can't stand guard over you all day either, love. I've got to go to work.
Can I come and watch you? I promise not to get in your way.
What? You mean watch me cleaning in the wool pack?
Well, anything's better than being stuck inside. And we can have a chat and everything. Please?
Oh, go on then. I suppose it's a compromise of sorts.
Great. Oh.
Yeah, I'll remind him. Bye.
There you go. Shouldn't be any more problems now, but if there is, just give us a ring anytime. All right. Bye.
You won't forget about this afternoon, will you?
No, of course not.
Great. Are you going to meet Rona here or at Sawyer's?
You are?
It's just I'll call her on the mobile. Make sure she knows.
Sorry, we seem to be talking at cross purposes here. What's Rona got to do with anything?
Paddy, when you got to Mum...
Just hold on a second. What, Nicola?
Well, I presume you'll be doing the inoculations together. I thought that was the plan.
At the Sawyers? Well, that's next week. This afternoon, me and Emily were going to go to that health spa.
Well, not according to this, you're not. And not according to the Sawyers either, because I've just had them on the phone and they're expecting you.
Yeah, but I can't. This has all been planned so that Emily can relax before a driving test. And you knew that.
It's not my fault, is it?
Well, what did you change the appointments for?
But I didn't.
Really?
Come on, mate.
I'll give you a shout when I do.
Ooh, that's nasty, that is. You'll have trouble getting rid of that.
You can tell that just by looking at it, can you?
Oh, yeah. I've got years of experience of stains.
Well, I'll get my spray to it in a minute.
Oh, you won't get that off with a spray. Like I said, I've got experience of stains. Best you can hope for is a bit less of a ring than you've had before.
Yeah, well, I know that.
I'll tell you what, though. Mr. Hall? You couldn't get some olive oil from the kitchen, could you, please?
What for?
Help Betty with a ring stain. We'd be ever so grateful.
OK, yeah, not like I'm doing anything in particular anyway.
Here. Are you trying to muscle in on my territory?
No, I wouldn't. Just want to help, because I'm good at that, helping.
Yeah, I'm sure you are. But let me tell you this, young lady. I have been polishing these tables for some years now, and that stain has been there since first day I started. There's no way you're gonna be...
Pass us that.
Hey, how's that gonna help?
One bottle of extra virgin.
Thanks very much, Mr. Hope.
What are you doing?
What's going on?
Alchemy.
There you go.
It's gone.
And I love the little tricks like that.
Oh, do you now?
Yeah, like I said, I've got experience of stains.
Hey, you couldn't give us an hand now, could you?
Of course.
Auntie Zoe!
Hello, Trouble. Oh, this is a surprise. How are you?
Great.
And how come you're not at school?
Joseph, can you give Auntie Zoe and me a minute? There's a couple of grown-up things that we need to talk about.
Can I climb the trees?
Yeah, but be careful.
He seems happy.
He is happy. How are you?
Well, surprisingly good, actually. Well, Dr. Devgan's very pleased with me anyway, and I'm on this new medication.
How's that going?
Well, put it this way. I'm feeling more like my old self.
Excellent. So, are you ready for some more news?
Good or bad?
Positive.
Is it about Joseph?
I found him a new school.
And? Come on, if there wasn't more to it, you'd be less cryptic.
It's a boarding school.
You're sending him away.
Well, I wouldn't have put it quite so melodramatically, but yeah, it's what he wants.
Spot of lunch at the Woolpack?
Little early, isn't it?
Oh, I think we can be forgiven for taking an earlier and longer break. A discreet way of celebrating your heroic efforts.
Well, I suppose if it is discreet, wouldn't want the world thinking that we were enjoying old Harry croaking.
Well, of course not. In fact, we'll make a point of raising a sombre glass in his memory. Eric.
That's all we need. Glynis!
Glynis?
Hello?
What brings you here?
Well, I could hardly pass through the village without offering to buy the local hero a drink now, could I?
No, I'll meet these.
That's very kind of you, Mr. Hope. Thanks.
Oh, you deserve it. I've never seen this place look so clean.
It's a long time since I've seen my face in this bar, I'll tell you.
Oh, now we're in trouble. I've always told him looks exactly like Tom Cruise.
Have you?
It was a joke.
Is it? Of course it is. Very good. Shall you sit down?
Listen, love. How would you feel about coming to work here with me, eh? Cleaning, like, you know, when you're feeling better? Because I could do with a bit of help.
Really? Do you think you could swing it?
Leave it with me. I'll have a word with Louise later.
I just wanted to apologise for yesterday.
That's all right. Long as you understand why I got so cross.
Yes, I do. Well, whatever happened between you and your mother is private. I was wrong to be so heavy-handed about it.
Oh, it's all water under the bridge. And don't worry, I'll make an effort with Mum. Excuse I.
Fine.
Have you heard anything from Rona yet?
No. I keep getting the answering service. She must be busy.
Keep trying on.
What for? It's too late to move the appointment again. Size are expecting you.
Nicola, I've already told you, I've got something planned.
You have to move that, won't you?
Please, try to understand, will you? It's a health spa. It's where people go to relax. Emily's got a driving test tomorrow, which is why she needs to relax today. Do you see?
OK. But you don't need to go.
You are?
Well, Emily can still go to the health spa, can't she? If she doesn't want to go on her own, she can find someone else to go with.
Yeah, right.
What? What?
Nice try. Nice try. If this is why you've arranged all this, then really nice try. But be very, very sure, Nicola, whichever two people go to this health spa, you won't be one of them.
I don't want to.
Oh, I will get you a penny and everything. We'll get you kitted out.
Yeah. Hiya. G&T, please, darling.
Rightio.
All right today, then?
Not bad, you?
All the better for seeing you, Petal. We showed your granddad a thing or two yesterday, didn't we?
Oh, yeah.
Do I hear my name being taken in vain?
I was just telling Tricia how well you're looking after me.
I'm trying.
Looks after us both, didn't he, girl?
Yeah.
Here, I was having a think about your wedding.
Oh, have you?
Yeah. A couple of things I want to mull over with you. Thought I might come over later. We could have a chat over a cuppa. What'd you say?
That'd be great.
I knew you'd say that. Oh, what's the damage?
Oh, no, it's all right. I have this one on me.
Oh, good girl. Here's to the three of us, eh?
Thank you. There must be somebody else you can go with.
It's a bit short notice. To be honest, there's no one I'd feel comfortable with apart from you. And, of course, not so long ago, of course, I'd have gone with.
Nicola. Yeah, I know, well, that's out of the question, isn't it? I'm not having her manipulate this situation to her advantage.
I do miss the friendship.
No. Hello, vet surgery. Rona, hiya, where have you been? I've been trying to ring you all morning. That thing over at the Sawyers, you know. I've just sent Nicola off to a lunch in disgrace. Because she had no business changing that appointment, that's why. It wasn't there. What do you mean? But what did you change it for? Well, what for?
This is very convivial. Thank you, Glynis.
Least I could do. To the man of the hour.
Oh. Thank you.
Of course, Harry's death leaves us with a bit of a vacuum in the area, politically speaking.
We knew there'd be an election eventually.
Yes, but not this quickly. I mean, it's virtually assured that Councillor Ledbetter will be the party's choice to replace him, but let's face it, hardly an inspiring prospect, is it?
Well, let's hope someone inspiring decides to oppose Ledbetter at the hustings.
Well, presumably you have an idea of who that could be.
I might.
Oh, come on, Eric, don't be so cagey. Who do you think would make a good MP?
We all know who Eric thinks would make a good MP, my dear. Eric thinks he would, don't you?
Modesty forbids, Rodney. However, if I thought people might want me to stand, I might consider throwing my hat into the ring. That's a yes.
Do you hear that?
Well said.
Yes. Well done, Eric.
Well, you can't blame me for worrying.
I promise you it's not like that.
So I get ill like this, and suddenly he's off to boarding school.
It's what he wanted. Joseph, tell Auntie Zoe why you wanted to go to boarding school.
Harry Potter!
You see? He was having a few problems at school anyway. And Bouvier Hall had a place come up.
And he's going when?
Next week.
Next week?
I will bring him every day till then, okay?
Chris, I can't be happy about this.
I understand that. But it's best for him. Believe me.
Well, I'll have to try, won't I?
It's not easy, is it? Speaking your mind. Not where your mother's concerned, anyway.
Oh, don't matter.
Listen, Patricia, I don't know what went on between you and her, nor do I want to, but I do know that you're bottling up your feelings, and that's not good for you.
We don't always have a choice, do we?
Well, if ever you need to talk about it...
Thanks.
Right, I better be going now. See you later.
Bye, Edith.
Hang on. Pollard is? Really? Well, I've just heard him practically say so.
After all, independent MPs have been very successful campaigning on single issues. Eric believes the landfill is such an issue.
Of course, and if I can be of any help.
Well, we all know you're a woman of great influence, Glynis.
Another drink, ladies. Same again?
Yes, please, Eric.
Go on, just the one then.
Nah, well, it doesn't matter who gets in, really, does it? Not in the end, they're all the same. Now, whatever gets done, I mean, that landfill's going to happen whether we want it to or not.
Eric, word has it that you're about to be stalking the corridors of power.
And?
Well, just remember which side your bread's buttered on, eh?
No, I reckon you're right. He doesn't stand a chance. And anyway, he's not known outside of this village.
Oh, sounds like you've stirred up a hornet's nest, Eric. To Westminster, eh?
Thanks, Rodney.
What, you really think you stand a chance?
I hope so. After all, if I'm not, if my candidacy turns out to be nothing but a pipe dream for a silly man with delusions of grandeur, then there's no hope for any of us, in my humble opinion. It would mean that people like Betty here are right. Landfill's coming anyway. No point in voting, no point in doing anything. Better make the best of it. Anyone with any influence or power around here in the back pockets of commerce and big business anyway, aren't they? And I do speak of which I know, because no sooner had word got out that I might be standing when I was threatened by somebody with a vested interest in the landfill proposal. Cordially so, but nevertheless threatened. Ugly thing, political corruption, isn't it, Mrs. Tate?
Well, you'd know.
So, yes, Rodney, I hope I'm in with a chance. You can call me awkward, but I don't believe that dumping large amounts of toxic waste a couple of miles from here is right. And because I believe that, it scares the hell out of them. They're afraid that's what I'll be saying in Parliament, but they'd be wrong, because if I get elected, I won't be saying it. I'll be shouting it from one end of Westminster to the other. I'll be shouting it so loudly they'll have no alternative but to put a big rubber stamp in red ink across it saying, application refused.
Ah, well done. Yeah.
You won't mind me getting on. This place is a tip.
No. I just wanted to apologise.
Oh, yeah?
It were Rona that switched the appointments. We're sorry.
Wasn't you that made the accusation?
We both thought it, Nicola. We both thought the worst of you. But I think you know why I thought the worst of you, don't you?
I guess. Especially after the way I've been lately.
Well, you've not made it easy to be your friend just lately.
I'm sorry. If I could make it all different, you know I would.
Yeah, I know.
I hate the way we are now, Em. Just wish I could make it the way it was.
I don't know whether we could ever get back to that, Nicola. I expect I'll always be a bit wary of you.
Well, I suppose I can understand that. I just have to try to earn your trust again.
At least that's something.
Emily, good luck for tomorrow with the test.
Go.
Well, Eric, I can see we'll have to have you fitted with a white suit.
Don't be so silly.
No, Glynis is right. That was extremely eloquent, Eric.
Oh, it's just sort of slipped out.
Yes. Well, I can see we're going to have to watch that spontaneous streak of yours. Same again, everyone.
No, not for me, Gloria. I have to be going in a minute.
Righto, Eric.
Oh, yes, please.
Interesting, her worrying about spontaneity. I rather like it when a politician obeys his instincts.
Well, you know, Gloria, she likes to control the spin, as it were.
I can imagine. Whereas me, I'm glad to know that you're less spin and more substance.
Glynis, your hand is rather far up my leg, actually.
I know. Actually, I'd better be getting along too. Say goodbye to Gloria for me. And make no mistake, Eric, I intend to back you in your journey to Westminster. All the way, if you see what I mean. Bye now.